You guys ask me about this all the time, so today we're going to take a deep dive into how much protein you need in your 50s. Welcome to Boom 50 Fitness, your channel for all things health and fitness in your 50s. My name's Regan, and today we are talking about protein. If you are over 50, you need more protein than what the RDA actually suggests. The recommended daily allowance of protein is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. So if you're a woman that is 150 pounds, you would need 54 grams of protein. However, this does not take into account perimenopausal, menopausal, and postmenopausal women. There is definitely a case to be made about women getting more protein than the RDA actually suggests. I am not a dietitian, so you may want to consult with one or check with your doctor to see how much protein you actually need. I do have a strong background in nutrition though, so I am going to talk to you today about all the things that I have learned. The recommendations for protein have changed several times throughout the years. And there's so many interesting studies out there now that show a woman in her 50s needs more protein than the recommended daily allowance. And here's what the latest studies are showing. So these latest studies are showing that a woman in her 50s needs 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight, or 0.73 grams per pound of body weight, more than what the RDA suggests. So the amount of protein significantly changes. For example, if you are 150 pounds, that means you would need 109 grams of protein per day. Does that seem like a lot? It is a lot, but your body needs it, and your body will thank you for it. Because I do so much strength training and I move so much throughout the day, I try to eat my body weight in protein just to make sure that I get enough. And what I'll do is I'll link a video of what I eat in a day, and you'll see it's not too hard to get enough protein. Getting enough protein is absolutely crucial for staying healthy and fit. Increasing your protein as well as your physical activity can definitely help with age-related muscle loss. And it can help reduce the risk of osteoporosis and other age-related conditions. Protein and the building blocks of protein, which are called amino acids, are really, really important for maintaining and building muscle mass. So the increase in the protein that we need as we get older is due to the increase of muscle loss and increase of fat mass. The term for the loss of muscle mass is called sarcopenia, and in Greek that means muscle poverty. For women, the loss of muscle mass starts as early as in your 30s. Without enough protein and strength training, a woman in her 80s would have lost up to half her muscle mass. And unfortunately, with the loss of muscle mass, you might experience weight gain, poor posture, increase in falls, and basically not being able to do the things that you love. And more importantly, we may not be able to do the things we need to do to maintain our independence. The good news is, with sufficient protein and heavy strength training, we can really minimize the amount of muscle loss. So now we all know that protein helps build muscle, but it also really helps if you're on a weight loss journey. So how exactly does protein help with weight loss? Here's an interesting statistic for you. A pound of muscle burns 7 to 8 calories per day, and a pound of fat only burns 1 to 2. So what does that mean? It means your body will burn more calories breaking down the protein than it will breaking down the fat and carbohydrates. So just the whole process of breaking down protein will help boost that metabolism. So the higher your muscle mass, the faster your metabolism, and the more efficiently you'll burn fat. So protein is absolutely king when it comes to building muscle mass. But what it also does is it reduces your hunger. Protein will definitely help you feel more full than fats and carbohydrates will. I definitely don't want you going nuts trying to get the amount of protein. You know I'm not a huge fan of calorie counting, so try to keep it simple. A really easy way to do it is to shoot for 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal, and then about 10 to 20 with snacks. Make it a really protein heavy snack. I love to get protein with real foods. Yes, I add in a protein shake every now and then if I feel like I haven't gotten enough protein that day, but I eat a lot of Greek yogurt and nuts and cheese and peanut butter and turkey and what else? Eggs! The incredible edible, how could I forget? Yeah, I love eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs in salads. And if I cook up some eggs, I'll usually do 2 full eggs and 2 egg whites, and that gives you a nice little power punch of protein. And the reason I suggested 20 to 30 grams at each meal is because your body can only utilize so much protein at a time. The best way to get your protein is through high quality foods. And if you're not a meat eater, you can still do it. The plant-based protein market is absolutely incredible now. So if you are not a meat eater, I am still 100% confident that you can get enough protein in. I know I mentioned that sometimes I enjoy a protein shake, and usually I'll just use a protein powder with some water and shake it up, or I'll make a smoothie with it, but I will link down below my favorite brand. But what all you need to do is read some labels and make sure you're getting a high quality protein. Did you see what's going on down there? Can you guys hear that on camera? Something's going on. I'm on the 27th floor, so there's something happening in the city. I sure hope you found this video helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Regan. This is Boom 50 Fitness, your new BFF.